This one for WWE champions. Pay to win like every day, yeah.
I don't play mobile games.
Funny how they still think I'm a broke man.
Then I'm broke.
Even though I be pulling Hogan's. I spent like 40 grand on a couple thousand pictures of some sweaty men.
For Feasting with Phil, I ate one of the worst things I've ever eaten in a video or on a stream on YouTube. I'm not exaggerating at all. I actually genuinely wish I was exaggerating. So what was it? Qdoba Mexican street corn shrimp bowl. Okay? I've eaten at Qdoba before. I've had like a chicken bowl with this chicken that has like a hot sauce on it with like a pico de gallo and beans and cilantro and fontina cheese and other things. And it's really, really good. Like, make no mistake, like I really enjoy that bowl when I get it. My wife usually gets some kind of a burrito and she likes their burritos. But we were ordering for something different for Feasting with Phil. I said, I'll try something I've never had before. That bowl was revolting. Half the ingredients were not good at all. Okay? The shrimp were absolutely tiny. I'm not making this up. So just to show you, because I think actually I didn't do it service. I was holding the shrimp up like this, but I was closer to the camera than I should have been. So the shrimp actually looked like a decent size. Oh no. This is how big the shrimp really is. So you see my hand? That's how big the shrimp was. Do you see how small that is? That's smaller than the tip of my finger. That's how small the shrimp were in the bowl. They were actually around the size of a dime. You ever seen a dime in U.S. currency? That's how small the shrimp were in the shrimp bowl. How many shrimp were in the bowl? 7. 7 tiny shrimp. How did they taste? Absolutely atrocious. All right? I put it in my mouth, and when you eat a shrimp, right? Think about a fresh shrimp. When you bite into it, it has this crunchiness to it, right? It's not supposed to be like hard crunch, but you know what I'm saying? Like it has like a bite to it when you bite into it. And then it's supposed to have a good seafood flavor as you eat it and you chew it up. This shrimp was absolutely, I can't even explain. It had zero crunch at all. It wasn't mushy. It was just like, man, how do you even describe it? Like, it was just so bad. It wasn't soggy. It wasn't crunchy. It was just like, oh, it was so nasty. Okay, it was really, really nasty. And it didn't taste like shrimp at all. Like you ate it, all you could taste on it was the sauce they had put on it. It had no seafood flavor whatsoever. Okay? So, it was really bad. Now, I don't know if they were just so frozen and old that's why. I don't know if they were dehydrated shrimp that they rehydrated. Like, I have no clue. But, dude, they were atrociously bad. Then they put in these pickled onions. Pickled red onion. Now, pickled red onion can be good if it's put in the right way. Did you see how much was in the bowl? There was an insane amount in the bowl. Like, it was like half the bowl was pickled red onion. And I start eating it. And I was like, oh. Like, it's just immediately it's just overpowering pickled flavor. Like, they over-pickled it. And it didn't taste fresh either. It was just like soggy pickled onion. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And then the piece de resistance, all right? The guacamole. That was the most disgusting guacamole I've ever seen in my life. It was not the right color. You know, guacamole is supposed to be a light green. It was a dark green, meaning it was old. Guacamole changes color as it gets older. You could tell that it wasn't fresh guacamole. I took one bite of it, and in my mouth, it was not the right consistency. Guacamole is supposed to be thicker, and I started tasting. I'm like, dude, it is liquidy. This is not good. This is old guacamole. And so I took the whole guacamole and I put it on the lid, the plastic lid. Now, guacamole is supposed to be thick. I just angled the lid, and it's going down the lid, sliding down. It was disgusting. So out of all the components in the bowl, 3 components were completely inedible. The other component was the cilantro lime rice. That was pretty good. The corn, that was all right. And the black beans. So that's all I ate was rice and black beans and a few pieces of corn. And I was starving for the rest of the marathon because this food was so bad. Now, some people are like, well, did you get a refund? I couldn't. You want to know why? Later in the day, I did go back to the app and I went to do it. oh, if you wanted a refund, you had to take a picture to prove that you're saying the food is bad while you were eating. Well, I took the picture. I mean, didn't take a picture. I ate it at like 4:30. You know, I didn't finish the marathon until after 8. I didn't go to look at the app until like 10. It was too late. So they would not accept a refund or anything like that for it because I didn't take a picture. So I was like, wow, that's nice, you know. So I mean, I did give it a negative review, but I mean, I got nothing back. So I basically wasted a bunch of money on that. They just wouldn't allow me to do the refund without having taken a picture live when I was eating it. Isn't that nice of them? So anyway,